Okay, and that's how you write a test. So that's Blackboard and how to write a test. So I'm not going to go through that anymore. NGrade. If you click on this link, it's going to bring you straight to the NGrade website. If your very first time you've gone to this website, go to sign up. If not, if you already created an account, just click on login, put your username and password in. You'll be able to access your marks. Okay. So after that, what we're going to do is, by the way, that's me. I need to talk about what being active is. So right here it says activation being active. You can read it if you like, but in short, what it means is in order, an online school works a little bit differently than a regular school that you would attend. Online schools, we have to actually prove to the government that you are actually in our class and you're actually doing work towards completing the class. If you go to, say, Charles Best, even before you go to the school, that school is going to be provided money to educate you. We don't get funding for this program until we can prove to the government that you're actually in the class. Now, there's two parts to activation. The first part is two-way communication. So that can be done through an Elluminate session, which you don't necessarily have to do that way if you don't want to, or I can email back and forth with you conversing about a certain topic, and I'm going to get into more about that at the end of this video. Okay, I'm going to ask you to read a few parts of the book, or sorry, of the within Blackboard. I'm going to ask you a few pointed questions and reply back, and that's going to improve two-way communication. So that's the first thing, two-way communication. The second thing is you need to complete 10% of the course. Now, 10% of the course is actually the first module, we're going to say, the assignments in the first module. So I'm going to go through that shortly, what that looks like. Okay, but that's what becoming active is. So if you get a notification from me saying that you're not active, it's because you either haven't done the two-way communication part, which is Elluminate, or conversing of questions back and forth, an email conversation back and forth about the course. Okay, so you may not have done that, or you may not have completed 10% of the course. Okay, subscribing to this posterous, don't worry about that. Individualized course learning plan. This is something I'd like you to fill out right at the beginning. This is also included in the very first email. This is just outlining if you have any concerns with your learning, if you spend some time in a learning center or support block at your school, just like to know so we can help you out. Okay, this shouldn't take no longer than a couple of minutes to fill out, so if you could fill that out, send it back to me. It's just going to help me to provide you services that you might need for the course. How do you set up NGrade? There's a video here outlining how to set that up. I'm not going to go through that. It's the same for the e-text. How do I write a test? I just outlined that, but here's another description. You're just going to find a teacher at your home school and write it. If you want to schedule an appointment with me over at Monty Center, I might even be located at Vanier Center, which is pretty close to Centennial. You can email me and we can set something up. Blackboard navigation, I've just kind of gone through it already. And academic integrity policy, we've already gone through that. If you look here, course due dates, list of assignments. Now, currently students that are entering right now are in the winter entry group. Now, the way this course runs is a little bit unique in that students can start at any time and finish as early as they want to, but they have a maximum of about 10 months to complete the course. So if I click on winter entry, it's going to show you more or less all the due dates. Okay. So if you look here, so you can't really see this, it's right off the screen, but it says Module 1 due February 28th. The second module due April 30th. The third module is due June 30th, and the course needs to be completed by September 30th, okay? Now, you'll see some highlights. Anything highlighted in black means that I want it to be submitted. Anything not highlighted, it's in white, means that you still need to do the assignment, but I'm not going to collect it for marks. It's going to be important to know this material for tests, okay? And lastly, the gray, just take notes for each of the sections.